In my practice, I see so many people are feeling tired and exhausted lately, and they don't know why. They're blaming their symptoms on getting older or stress, but secretly they are worried that something else is going on. Many times their doctors have even told them that everything's fine, but they do not feel fine. Well, the truth is there's something happening and it's not all in their head. These symptoms are warning flags that there are deeper issues and possibly the problem is their hormones are off. In fact, I can bet that they're missing some key pieces to proper hormonal function. You see, the conventional medicine approach to dealing with hormonal issues is very limited. Some doctors will do a typical, very basic blood panel for thyroid and estrogen levels, and if you have symptoms that seem to be connected to either thyroid or estrogen, most doctors will give you hormone replacement therapy to either boost low production or either squash the symptoms. This is a real problem because most doctors are not looking for the full picture of why your body isn't producing the hormones in optimal amounts in the first place. And there could be many root causes and reasons why. With hormone replacement therapy, or HRT, the root causes go untreated and then your medications need to be increased and you become more and more unbalanced. Eventually, your symptoms get worse and you find yourself in a major health crisis. While this is happening, your other important hormones like testosterone and cortisol and insulin are being ignored. And this is why so many women continue to struggle and never break free from the ever-increasing symptoms. What most people don't realize about hormonal health is it's not just about your thyroid or estrogen levels. In fact, most doctors blame all your symptoms directly on thyroid and estrogen levels malfunctioning for no apparent reason. But other factors and other hormones have a huge impact on your thyroid and sex hormones. For example, gut health, sleep dysfunction, brain imbalances, and environmental toxins can disrupt your hormonal function. Let me explain. You may not know it, but your hormones work together like a highly calibrated symphony. So when some area of your body goes off, this can upset the balance. Not only can it cause issues with thyroid or sex hormones, but it can also impact hormones that can cause weight gain or libido issues. And this hormone is called cortisol. Cortisol is a stress hormone that is excreted by the adrenal glands. This is also true of testosterone, which most women experience low testosterone but are rarely tested for. Insulin is another key hormone often neglected that can really impact your mood and your weight. I found in my practice that people are already insulin sensitive, aka hangry all the time, and don't realize that this can spiral into diabetes or thyroid. Apart from these overlooked hormones, there's a long list of hormone assassins that many people are not aware of. Foods, especially a diet rich in processed foods and sugar, are an issue. Even some so-called health foods that many busy women are hooked on, like protein bars and protein powders, can bash your hormonal health and even wreck your gut. Toxins in your immediate environment are a huge problem like never before. In fact, toxins have been on a very steep climb in the last 50 years, which match the rise of chronic illnesses like autoimmune disease. Not coincidental. All toxins from pesticides, xenobiotics, heavy metals can get into the liver and the skin and cause your main body messengers, your hormones, to get off the rails. In fact, all these infections play a big role in your hormonal issues, from gut infections, co-infections like Lyme, and even mycotoxins like black mold. All these can trigger a negative cascade effect on your endocrine system. In fact, I haven't seen a person who's walked into my practice who hasn't had a low-grade chronic infection of some kind, typically in the gut. But what the good news is if you clean up your toxic load, handle your infections, look at your food sensitivities and lifestyle practices, your hormones can rebalance naturally. But the key is doing it in the right way, doing things in tandem. Most people are not doing it and they're doing it in a piecemeal and are unknowingly sabotaging their efforts, which break my heart. This is why we get to the bottom of things through specialty testing and years of experience. We guide you to balance and detox in all these areas, and time again, I see how amazing people feel once they go through their process. That's why I've developed the 4 phases to heal your hormones naturally. This will give you the correct 1-2 punch for hormonal health instead of just guessing. or providing you with hormone replacement therapy, which will not correct the issues or the imbalances in the first place. To go deeper on how to rebalance hormones naturally, sign up for a 20-minute discovery call where you can discuss your specific situation.